Have you ever felt like you're surrounded by people, but still completely alone? Like everyone around you is just playing a part, and you're the only one who sees how fake it all is? If so, you need to meet Holden Caulfield. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-diving into a book that has been a rite of passage for generations. The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. This isn't just a story. It's a raw, unfiltered look into the mind of a teenager trying to find his place in a world he co-understand. Our narrator, Holden, has just been kicked out of yet another prestigious prep school, Pensy Prep. But instead of going home to face his parents, he decides to go on a solo adventure through New York City for a few days. This journey isn't about sightseeing. It's a desperate search for connection, for something real in a world he sees as overwhelmingly phony. As Holden wanders through the city, he has a series of encounters that are both funny and heartbreaking. He tries to connect with old teachers, taxi drivers, old girlfriends, and even a couple of nuns. But each time he ends up feeling more isolated than before. He criticizes everyone and everything. From the way people talk to the movies they watch, he calls them all phonies. But here's the thing about Holden. His cynicism is a shield. Underneath all that anger and judgment is a deeply sensitive and grieving young man. He's haunted by the death of his younger brother, Ali, who he saw as perfect and pure. Ali's baseball mitt, covered in poems, is one of Holden's most treasured possessions. It's a symbol of the innocence he feels the world has lost. The only person Holden feels he can truly talk to is his 10-year-old sister, Phoebe. She's smart, genuine, and sees right through his tough guy act. In a tender moment, Phoebe asks Holden what he wants to be when he grows up. He describes a fantasy. He imagines a field of rye next to a cliff where children are playing. His job is to be the catcher in the rye, catching the children before they fall off the edge. This powerful image reveals his deepest desire to protect innocence, to save others from the painful fall into the phony adult world that he's experiencing himself. But Holden can't stop time, and he can't protect everyone. His journey through New York ends not with a grand revelation, but with a quiet breakdown. He's exhausted, physically and emotionally, and finally goes home. The story is told from a hospital or institution where Holden is recovering and reflecting on his experiences. So, why does this book still matter so much? Because Holden Caulfield is the voice of teenage angst and alienation. He captures that confusing time between childhood and adulthood when you're retrying to figure out who you are and where you fit in. He's flawed, he's contradictory, and he's incredibly relatable. We've all had moments where we felt like the world was full of phonies, and we were the only ones who could see it. The Catcher in the Rye isn't about finding easy answers. It's about the struggle itself. It's a reminder that it's okay to feel lost, to question everything, and to search for something authentic in a world that often feels fake. It's a story about loneliness, grief, and the difficult, messy process of growing up. ABU read. The Catcher in the Rye. What did you think of Holden? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this summary, make sure to like and subscribe for more deep dives into classic literature. See you next time.